na njama ya kulazimisha ndege itakayokuwa imembeba Gachagua kutua Mombasa au Kisumu na badala ya Nairobi na kumkamata Gachagua pindi atakaposhuka. Sasa mtazamaji, tumpate mwanahabari wetu David Mudhoka na taarifa hiyo kwa kina.
Sasa ni rasmi kuwa kinara wa chama cha Democracy for the Citizens Rigathi Gachagua atarejea nchini katika kipindi cha wiki moja ijayo.
It is with pride that we announce the return of our party leader, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, following a highly successful official tour of the United States of America. I am pleased to announce to the country that his plane will land at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport on Thursday, 21st August 2025 at exactly 12 noon.
Malala alitangaza haya saa chache baada ya Gachagua kutangaza mwenyewe kwenye mtandao kuwa amesitisha ziara yake ya Marekani na kwamba anapumzika kwa siku chache kabla ya kurejea nchini kuiandaa DCP kwa ajili ya chaguzi ndogo zijazo. Malala hata hivyo anadai kuwa serikali inapania kuvuruga kurejea kwa Gachagua.
Honorable Nelson Koech, the chairperson of the National Assembly Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations Committee, has revealed another calculated provocation, a plan to divert His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua's flights to Mombasa or Kisumu International Airports so that they deny him an opportunity to give a much anticipated address. Honorable Nelson Koech, the chairperson of the National Assembly Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations Committee, has revealed another calculated provocation, a plan to divert His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua's flights to Mombasa or Kisumu International Airports so that they deny him an opportunity to give a much anticipated address to the nation. This disruptive plan by a paranoid regime will not only disrupt the travel plans of innocent passengers, but also risk damaging Kenya's foreign relations. Our message is simple. We will not be intimidated. If they divert the plane, our supporters in Kisumu and Mombasa will turn those airports into oceans of DCP colors and defiance. This threat is not new. It is part of a sustained campaign to cripple the opposition with brutality. Our leaders have been tear-gassed, beaten up, and humiliated in several parts of our country, including Subukia, Kakamega, Gilgil, Murang'a, and even within the walls of sacred places of worship. This is the mark of a regime that fears the people's will and seek to drown it in violence. We are calling upon our supporters in Nairobi, Kisumu and Mombasa to turn up in unprecedented numbers. This is not just a welcome. It is a statement to the world that Kenya belongs to her people, not to a clique of power-hungry men who weaponize the state against its citizens. His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, our party leader, has cut short his trip to return home and give leadership in the coming by-elections. This is
William Samoei Ruto, mukijaribu kudivert hiyo flight ya Gachagua ati muipeleke Kisumu, my friend, tutalala hiyo Jkia wiki mzima hadi mumulete hapo. That is the final word. Tunasema sisi watu wa Githurai tuko ready, kupokea king wetu. Nyinyi tumeni Ruto majuu, mkuje mumpokee watu wa 2 term. Sisi watu wa 1 term tuko na mtu wetu na ndiye tunago na mambo ni one term.
Good morning. Now, the deputy party leader of DCP, Cleophas Malala, now says there is an elaborate plan being hatched by Member of Parliament of Belgut, that is Mr. Nelson Koech, who is also the chairman of the Defense Committee in Parliament. Now, this plan is to divert the plane or the flight of Rigathi Gachagua not to land in Nairobi, Jkia, but to land elsewhere, that is either Kisumu or Mombasa. Now, for some reasons, this is because they will want to deny Gachagua, that he says, they will want to deny Gachagua a triumphant entry at the JKIA, or they also want to make it easier for them to abduct Rigathi Gachagua. Now, I asked somebody who is working at the JKIA, and this guy told me that that is humanly not possible. And if it's a matter of national security, even if it's a matter of national security, there will be, there are methodologies of that to happen. You get? So it's not like whatever flight he's boarding has a crisis as of now, but there is only one way to find out. But he told me that it's not possible for that to happen, the diversion of the flight and all that. So anything Malala might be saying now, I'm starting to think of it as, I don't know whether it's reactionary or precautionary. So we'll only have to wait and see. Now, I had to pull up for this because Rigathi Gachagua has announced his returning dates. His returning dates are on 21st August 2025. Now, listen to this. There is some disturbing news coming from Malala, that is the deputy party leader of DCP. He's saying that intelligence reports has reached them that the government will abduct Rigathi Gachagua upon his arrival at JKIA. That is number one. Number two, they will subject him to torture and also subject him to slow poisoning like the way they did to Kenneth Matiba. And the plan is to cut off Rigathi Gachagua from his supporters. So listen, this is a story to watch. If Malala is saying something which is he can verify, I mean, it's becoming very dangerous. Let's wait and see how that goes.
Intelligence reaching us points to a scheme so evil, so cowardly, that it chills the soul. Their intent is to subject our party leader to slow and silent assassination by poisoning, the very same cruel method once inflicted on the late Kenneth Matiba while in state custody. This is not hearsay. It is a deliberate plot to silence the voice of the people of Kenya by physically destroying its leadership. Their plan upon our party leader's arrival at JKIA is to abduct, intimidate, brutalize, and eventually place him under house arrest, cut him off from his supporters, and deny him the right to address the nation.
William Ruto, leo umekuwa awendo. Umekuwa received in awendo. The only place in this country you can be actually entertained, you can have a crowd, ni hapo awendo na some parts of Rift Valley, as per the mood of the country. Let me tell you that truth. Kenyans wanakujua, wamekutime vizuri sana. Hii kitu ya empowerment has not worked well with you. I can tell you, and you can bank this in Jesus Christ. Even the amount of money you have used to conduct this issue of empowerment is really alarming. Na ija create the expected impact mkiwa mnaiplan kwa mikutano zako. I know the outcome is very, very bad. Very poor, the outcome of it. Ruto, I can tell you, if this is the approach you are using towards 2027, you will be a one-term president. How can you call people from Gusii community, over 5,000 people, to State House? And the NIS has not told you the truth about it, that the people you are fetching from Kisii to State House ni watu wako one term. Ni watu wenye already are decided to support Fred Okengo Matiang'i. And you are receiving them, you will give them money, you waste your resources and everything. And Oroshaskere negative 1 + 1 is 0. You remain where you are. Now look, if you were to invest maybe in politics, just invest in those 1.2 million votes from Siaya, Homa Bay, Migori, na Kisumu counties. Just invest there. Maybe Rift Valley, touch some areas you know you have support. The rest of the country, hiyo ni biashara ya pata potea. Hiyo, I can tell you, I'm on the ground. I traverse Kenya. I move all over. Ground yako imekataa. And the approach you are using here, mambo ya economic empowerment, is zero. Zero. Even where I sit, huyu ni yule mtu mwenye nilikuwa na huyu ni yule William na mjuanga na kuanga bright. Look at the approach you used to bring youths closer to you. It backfired. Backfired. And still, you are not learning anything from there. And remember, Gachagua gave you enough time, at least now, chibange kidogo, take advantage ya hiyo. You wasted a lot of time, a lot of energy, talking about Gachagua, who is sleeping ngambo na familia yake comfortably, wanaamuka wanaenda picnic, wakitoka huko wanarudi nyumbani. Hapa uko pisi unangangana. Mambo ya Gachagua, una revenge against Gachagua. The Gachagua you impeached. That's how you got it wrong. Think a bit, find out the approach, the better approach. Because if this is what you are doing going to 2027, better you surrender. Because one term is real. I'm seeing it. And every time you are powerful, and I could see, I can read that. I was to tell you here, watu wa one term adjust kidogo. Huyu mtu kidogo amewalemea mahali fulani. As at now, one term is strong, unstoppable. Unaona watu wa Rigiji from the time wametangaza kuwa nakuja, angalia venye mitandao everywhere. Hiyo kitu na huyu Gachagua alimaster politics ya Kenya vizuri sana. Was a good student. Na venye unaona Gachagua alitoka kwako, kuna vitu mingi sana umekuja kudiscover, kumbe Gachagua alikuwa anajua you didn't know mkiwa na yeye. Now you get it.